So this is a position graph. It shows us the distance. There aren't any units here, but we can just assume that this is some sort of distance. A lot of physicists use meters and then some sort of time, so we can call that seconds. And so this is telling us that in the first 10 seconds, because that's a 10 right there, we've traveled 5 meters. So we've done 5 meters in 10 seconds. You might remember distance equals rate times time. We want velocity. Velocity is similar to speed, except it has a plus or minus indicating direction. Velocity is a rate. So if I want to solve for rate, I can divide both sides of that equation by t, and I get that rate equals distance over time. That's the definition of a distance. Think about the speed limit is in miles per hour. Miles is a distance, hours a time. Per means division, miles per hour, so distance divided by time. So we went 5 meters over 10 seconds. 5 divided by 10 simplifies to 1/2. And then the unit is meters per second, meters divided by second. So the rate for the first 10 seconds is 1/2 meters per second, or velocity. Velocity is a rate. And then in the second part of the graph, we start at 5 meters and we end at 10 meters. So we've traveled 5 meters over a time interval of 5 seconds. So the rate there is 5 meters in 5 seconds, or 1 meter per second. You might also notice that these numbers are just the slopes of those segments. The slope of the blue segment is 1/2. The slope of the green segment is 1. So if you're going to actually graph your position graph, what you're going to need is your time at the bottom, and then on the y-axis, I'm going to graph my rate as meters, and I have 5, 10, and 15 across the bottom, and I need the numbers 1/2 and 1 across the vertical axis. So for the first 10 seconds, you traveled a steady 1/2 meter per second, and then at 10 seconds, your velocity switches to be 1 meter per second, and it stays there until 15 seconds. So that's what your graph looks like. Notice this open and closed circle, I could have switched them. There's no rule about where they have to be, just one has to be open and one has to be closed.